When it comes to Jackson being different, I don't think he's caught on yet. We haven't had the talk about how we're different than everyone else. I worry about like he's so like has such confidence in himself. I hope that doesn't break him down, you know? That's like part of the sad thing of the transition of like being a dwarf and then recognizing like, oh wow, I am being left behind. Hey, Tori.
Hi, Beba.
My mom suggested that I need to do something for Tori to show her how much I appreciate her for all the work she's done the last few months. So I'm gonna bring her her favorite dessert. Hey, Mentor. I brought us a pie.
Oh, wait, careful, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot.
I brought us a
That's
pie.
hot, don't touch it.
Oh.
You brought us a what?
A pie.
Pie? Babe, you're so sweet.
Looking back, my dad maybe wasn't always present emotionally, and my parents' relationship was definitely affected by that. Thanks, Tori.
You're welcome.
I don't want to make the same mistake with Tori. But my mom suggested that we get a babysitter one of these days and do date night.
Yeah, it'd be kind of fun to like go do something.
What do we do though? We don't do that. Like,
I know we don't. I know that we don't.
no, like we don't do that.
Oh, we don't do that ever.
When was the last time we went out?
Just you and I?
Just you and
We went and visited my uncle in the hospital.
Oh shoot.
No joke. That was the best date we've had in 6 months.
Oh, yes. Wait, where are you going? You going outside.
Our lives have obviously changed since Jackson was born. So yeah, it's just, you know, acknowledging that and recognizing that and then trying to make our own time together, feel special.
That was fun. A little kiss. Love you.
Love you.
Train up your toddler. It's the best thing to do. Whoa, you're so aggressive though. Thank you. At my most recent appointment, our doctor told us she thinks that she has dwarfism, but you don't actually know until they come out. This time for me, it was a little bit harder to process than with Jackson, just because health-wise with dwarfs, you just never know. Like there are just certain things that come along with dwarfism that can pop up, and it's always...
And I think we got lucky with, not lucky, but with Jackson, like he's had no health issues. Yeah. But like,
and we're very aware of that. Like we're very aware that like he's very blessed. Like he doesn't have any issues, that we haven't had like any major hiccups.
But now we're bringing a second dwarf, so it's like...
Now we're like rolling the dice.
Yeah,
like, is it gonna happen again?
Yeah, if that happens with the second child, you know, that's gonna be super interesting.
Yeah. Zach wasn't able to come to the doctor's appointment for Lila's eyes, so I'm filling him in. Yeah, that's a COVID thing. You can only have one parent at, you know, these appointments, and it's kind of frustrating. I would love to have heard what was going on and just been there. So she has strabismus, which is the misalignment of her eyeballs. So one turns...
The misalignment?
Yeah, it's a misalignment. They're not straight. So then the right eye becomes weaker because it's not being used as much. But with her, it's not a vision thing. Like she has great vision. So she doesn't need glasses to see. She needs glasses to, like the lenses in the glasses, the left side will be less focused than the right side. So then it forces her right side to have to focus more. And hopefully that will realign anything that's happening.
And if that doesn't work though, then what happens?
If that doesn't work, then she has to have surgery.
Surgery's not fun. Like I'm not really a fan of going into that route at all. Like I'd rather try the glasses, putting a baby under anesthesia and all that, even if it is just a 30-minute surgery, that's not preferred at all. And there's been some issues in the past with people with dwarfism and anesthesia, so it's always a little bit more concerning.
They got little airways, and like when you're out, that could be really dangerous.
Wait, so yeah, what are the next steps then? Order glasses? So I ordered her glasses yesterday, and they should be here within the week. What are you wearing? Are you a little farmer or what?
Yeah, I have that.
Jackson and me were at the farm doing some chores, and Lila's glasses came in the mail, and so Tori came to the farm with Lila to try the glasses on Lila for the first time. She wanted me to be there for it. All right, let me see them.
She's gonna be so pissed.
Nice and ready?
Okay, here, let's take your bow
Can you hold
off
the case,
for a minute.
Jackson?
Look at what she got. Now, Jackson, you have to help us remember to put these on every day.
Don't take this stuff out. Here, can you zip this up? You hold this, okay?
They're so, oh God. Gosh, I didn't even know these are too small.
Good job, Lila. Yay. Oh, look at you.
Yay! Here, let's go walk. Let's go walk. Look at, no, you have to wear them, honey. I think that these are too big.
Are they too big?
I think they are. You gotta wear them. Here, hold her hands for just a second. Hold her hands. Good job.
Good job, Lila. Yay.
I thought she did really good her first time. Like, she kind of like pulled at it, but the first time she tried them on, remember that? She was kind of like, oh. As soon as we like started walking around.
Yeah, like she wasn't.
She never like put up a
She
huge
didn't
fight.
hate them, but she wasn't like awesome.
Yeah, she wasn't like stoked about them.
She looks cute.
Does she
Look at her,
actually
yeah.
though?
Look at her, she's so happy about it.
Jackson, what do you think? He just laughs, just an awkward laugh. I do think they only made her cuter. And I take back everything I thought, but they're cute. Like, pink is cute. It's just not my color. Like, clearly, I just, you know, we don't wear a ton of colors in our house. Lila! Oh my God. Hey!
What are you laughing at? Don't laugh at your sister.
You gotta leave them alone.
She looks cute.
It's because she's so young and she can't tell us like how things are going with her eye. They check in every 6 weeks with her. Hey, look at Lila Ray. So she'll go for a checkup every 6 weeks to make sure essentially it's just not getting worse and there is hopefully some improvement and that we can eventually avoid surgery and she won't need glasses anymore. This is gonna be rough 6 weeks though.
I had a lot of fun with him at LPA,
Yeah.
but it has got me thinking. I feel like he is getting close to realizing like he is different.
Yeah.
Do you think about it?
Yeah, I do.
When it comes to Jackson being different, I don't think he's caught on yet. We haven't had the talk yet about how we're different than everyone else. He kept saying like, Dad, they all look like you. You know.
I think he's gathered it. I just don't know if he's gathered it enough to
Care.
to personify himself as that. Like
Yeah.
I think he's gathered that like these people are like Dad and Grandma and Grandpa, but they're not like me. With Jay, he hasn't got there yet. He hasn't like, oh, we're going to this because I have achondroplasia and we're going to like meet other people with achondroplasia or types of dwarfism.
I worry about like he's so proud of himself and so like has such confidence in himself and sees himself so highly. I hope that doesn't break him down, you know?
I think we have to like continue to foster that as best we can.
I hope he doesn't lose it, but it's also super sad when you do have such confidence in yourself and then like eventually it'll catch on to him. That's like part of the sad thing of the transition of like being a dwarf and then recognizing like you do have such, I belong here, I'm this, I'm that. And then you slowly like, oh wow, I am being left behind and you can't catch up. I went through it and there's not really one big moment I had that I was like, oh wow, I have dwarfism. It's like little moments that kind of accumulate, you know, racing at school or playing chase. I remember having moments maybe like I was frustrated because all the friends would run away. Like they would run away from me. I like vaguely have this memory of like I was always coming into the house going, Mom, they ran away again. You know, and then my mom would yell at Jeremy like, don't leave your brother behind. But it was so like demoralizing because it was such like a little brother thing, you know? I'm not the little brother, so. That collision of confidence and self-worth and then reality is what hurts the most. It's coming for him. So it's coming for all my kids.
So I said, where are you going?
The kids are growing up fast, Tori.
They are. Every weekend somebody points out that you and him are short.
Yeah, it's so normal to me. That's the thing. Jackson's going through that time where kids are starting to point out that he's different. He's going to have to handle that. He came up to Tori in the last game. He's like, they keep pointing it out. It's tough because at this age, kids are curious. No one's being mean. It's a curiosity. You're like different. I've never seen anyone like you before, you know?
I feel like we're just trying to teach Jackson. It's just a fact. Like,
And
we're
you
not
can't,
gonna lie to you.
but we
and
can't
say,
make
no,
it
you're not.
we can't make a big deal because then if we give him a reaction, he's gonna be like, oh, and then tell us all the time.
Yeah.
But it's like we
Which I
gotta
think is
now
already kind
we
of
gotta
what he's
now
doing.
transition into like, okay, yeah, whatever, it is what it is. I think sometimes too many parents, specifically with dwarf kids, they'll search for something, you know, something that's not there yet, you know, because that makes them feel better, that justifies their thoughts, concerns. So I'm not apprehensive to having those conversations, but I'm not going to invite them without him inviting it first. Once it does come to him, I'll help guide him through that, but I don't want to emphasize anything that's not naturally emphasized.